There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa. Gold, good.
Welcome to the 2018 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. We are in the quarterfinals. This is also known as the money zone. Each point earned in this zone, at this stage, the quarterfinal stage, is worth 5 Ghana cedis. So all schools will take something away, except if you wind up with a negative score, in which case you better pay into the GCB account. The Money Zone is sponsored by GCB Bank. This is the second quarterfinal contest, and it features Ghana National College, Every Girls Senior High School, and University Practice Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Every Girls Senior High School. You may sit. Every Girls Senior High School is represented by
Eugene Okori, final year.
Novina Kwoti, final year.
Okay. You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are very fine.
Wonderful. What does it feel like to be in the quarterfinals?
It feels great, but this is not the limit. We are going higher, so.
That's good to know. So how have you been preparing?
We've been learning, we pray, and that's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I don't think I want to spend too much time. What are we to expect this particular contest?
Expect us to win.
A win?
Yes.
Best wishes to you. University Practice Senior High School.
I like this.
University Practice Senior High School is represented by
Kuba Fimano, final year.
Prince Ofori, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you doing?
Thank you, madam.
Wonderful. The feeling, quarterfinals.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Yes, madam.
High level of excitement or medium?
High level.
Very high level.
Yes, madam.
Okay, wonderful. How have you been preparing for this contest?
Well, madam, we've been learning, making our mistakes, also praying as well.
Praying.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the contest, what are we expecting?
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. All right. Best wishes to you then.
Thank you, madam.
Ghana National College. Ghana National College is represented by
Natty Elizabeth Linda, final year.
Obiama Kunithan David, final year.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Fine by God's grace.
Hey, Nathan David. Can't spend 1 minute talking to me. All right. Your feelings about the quarterfinal, being in the quarterfinal.
Okay, all what you say is that we know that it wasn't by our mind that we've made it up to this stage, and the Jehovah God who gave us the strength to make it this far will take us to the semi-finals, and we trust in Him.
I see. That's the feeling about the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the contest, what shall we be expecting?
With the help of Jehovah God on our side, we shall win this contest in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Best wishes.
Thank you.
Viewers, we have met the contestants. Everyone is here to win, but we shall find out soon enough, won't we? All right. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hottie Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. My name is Elsie Efa Kaufman, and I am your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts, simple and direct questions that require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If it's right, a bonus point. If it isn't, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. There's something poking me. The first set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time. And I have a preamble to all schools, after which I'll come to you, university practice. Preamble. Describe the main events that take place during each of the following steps in the Calvin cycle. Did you get the preamble? All right. So now, university practice. Carbon fixation. Emmanuel.
Okay. Madam, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere combines with the ribose phosphate to form a complex compound.
Yes. ABURI girls, with the same preamble, reduction. Yes, Eugenia.
The NADP that is produced in the dark stage is reduced to produce energy for the light stage, for the dark stage.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, which of you, please? Nathan David.
Okay, so during this stage, the hydrogen atoms that have been released as a result of photolysis is binded to NADP to form, that's nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate to form.
No. All right, so after the carbon fixation has taken place, right, there's a 3-carbon compound which is formed. It's called 3-PGA, okay, 3-phosphoglyceric acid. In the reduction stage, this 3-PGA molecule is converted into a molecule of simple sugar, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, 3G3P. So that's what happens during reduction. All right. Now, your major question with the same preamble. Ghana National. Regeneration. Elizabeth Linda.
Okay, so the phosphoglyceraldehyde from the light stage, from the reduction of the carbon, is converted to ribose biphosphate for another attachment by the carbon dioxide atom from the atmosphere.
2 out of 3. Yes. So that happens, there's recycling, right, to regenerate this 5-carbon RUBP, but also it goes into making glucose. That's the part you missed out on. Next, 10 seconds. University practice. To concentrate gold from its ore or alluvial source, the powdered material is dissolved in sodium cyanide in the presence of water and air. State the fate of the gold in the powder. Yes, Prince.
Madam, please, it's in the aqueous state. That is, it's in a solid state, in the aqueous state, that will form an amalgam.
That's incorrect for bonus. It forms a complex anion with the cyanide anion to give AuCN2 subscript 2 and the whole anion minus. All right. So, every girls, how is gold in the complex ion released or reduced to metallic gold? Yes, Eugenia?
This is done by electrolysis, by using pure gold as the anode and impure gold as the cathode. So in the electrolysis, gold is...
No, that's incorrect for a bonus. Which of you? Yes, Prince.
Madam, please, this is done by adding zinc dust to the complex so that the gold will be precipitated and then the zinc will substitute it in the new complex that will be formed.
Yes. Ghana National College. The zinc displaces gold from the complex anion and forms a complex anion with the cyanide ion. Give the formula of the zinc cyanide complex anion. Please be very careful how you give it. Yes, Nathan David.
Okay, so the formula is Zn, and we have Cn in parentheses, subscript 4, superscript 2 minus.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. And I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the absolute error in the given number for the given accuracy. That's the preamble. I hope you got that. All right. So university practice. 250 to the nearest 10. It's your hand up, Prince. Go ahead.
Madam, please, the error is 16.7%.
That's incorrect. Which of you, please? Melvina?
5.
That's right. Your major question with the same preamble. 147 to 3 significant figures. Melvina?
0.5.
You're right. $41,500 to the nearest 100. Yes, Nathan David.
50.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. Young's modulus of copper is 128 gigapascal, and its Poisson ratio is 0.360. Find the transverse strain in a copper rod of length 20.0 centimeters and cross-sectional area 0.500 centimeters squared when it is under a tensile load of 256 newtons. For bonus. The right answer is negative 1.44 times 10 raised to the power negative 5. ABURI girls. An iron rod has a length of 40.0 centimeters and a cross-sectional area of 0.500 centimeters squared. Find the tensile load which gives rise to a transverse strain of negative 2.40 times 10 raised to the power negative 6. The Young's modulus of iron is 196 gigapascal, and its Poisson ratio is 0.300. Yes, Eugenia.
124 Newton.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 78.4 newtons. Ghana National. The Young's modulus of a type of brass is 100 gigapascals, and its Poisson ratio is 0.360. Find the transverse strain when a 20.0 centimeter long bar of cross-sectional area 0.500 centimeters squared is under a 400 Newton compressive load. Yes, Nathan David.
0.5.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 2.88 times 10 to the power negative 5. 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The following are part of the stages of the life cycle of schistosoma. And the stages are snail, miracidia, eggs, cercari, sporocysts. Use them to answer the following questions. Did you get the preamble? Again, all right. The following are part of the stages of the life cycle of schistosoma. Snail, miracidia, eggs, cercari, sporocysts. Use them, that is the stages, to answer the following questions. All right, so university practice. Which stage is released by the snail into water? Emmanuel.
Madam, the cercari.
Yes. Which stage loses its tail and becomes schistosomally? Eugenia?
The miracidia.
That's incorrect. For bonus. It's over. All right. It's still the cercari. Now, Ghana National, with the same preamble, which one is the infective stage that penetrates the skin of the human host? Yes, Elizabeth Linda.
The miracidia.
That's incorrect for bonus. It's still the cercari. 10 seconds. University practice. Explain how you would convert butane into 1-chlorobutane. Prince.
Madam, please, you can convert the butane to 1-chlorobutane by reacting it with ACL in the presence of
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, go ahead. Which of you, please? Nathan David.
Okay, 1-chlorobutane can be prepared from butane by reacting the butane with excess chlorine gas in the presence of ultraviolet radiations, and the product will be 1-chlorobutane and HCl, as well as other minor products.
Not for bonus. Not for bonus. If it were your own question, I'll give you some partial credit, but no, not for a bonus. Okay, so yes, the first part is right. That's exactly what Nathan David explained. Mix the butane with chlorine gas in a vessel and either expose the mixture to UV light or heat the mixture in the presence of UV light. What you will get is a mixture of 1 and 2 chlorobutanes. So you need to do a distillation after that in order to separate the two. All right. ABURI girls, explain how you would convert 1 chlorobutane to 1 butanol. Melvina.
You react it with NaOH in the presence of heat to form 1 butanol.
Yes. Explain how you would convert 1 butanol to butanoic acid. Nathan David.
Okay, when you want to convert 1 butanol to butanoic acid, you have to oxidize the butanol, and the reagent is H2SO4. So at high temperature and high pressure, in order to convert 1 butanol to butanoic acid.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you, Prince?
Madam, please, you oxidize the 1 butanol with acidified K2Cl2O7, and then the immediate product that will be formed is...
That's okay. You actually have a choice of 3 reagents, and you picked one of them. Acidified K2Cl2O7 or acidified KMNO4, or you can use a base catalyzed oxidation with KMNO4 followed by acidification of the salt formed. Either one, any one of those would have been fine. I asked for one. All right, 30 seconds with a very short preamble. Factorize completely. That's a preamble. University practice. The expression 2x minus y squared minus 4z squared. Emmanuel.
In one bracket, 2x minus y plus 2z, multiplying to another bracket, 2x minus y minus 2z.
Yes. With the same preamble, 25x squared minus 16 multiplying the expression y plus z, the expression squared. Yes, Melvina.
The expression 5x minus 4y minus 4z in one pair of brackets, multiplying the other expression 5x plus 4y plus 4z.
Yes. With the same preamble, 16x squared minus 4 multiplying the expression y minus 2z, the expression squared. Nathan David.
We have into one bracket 4x plus 2y minus 4z, multiply another expression, 4x minus 2y plus 4z, also in parentheses.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. Yes, Eugenia.
The 2 out, one bracket, 2x minus y plus 2z, multiplying the expression 2x plus y minus 2z, another bracket.
Again.
2, multiplying the expression 2x minus y plus 2z, multiplying the expression 2x plus y minus 2z.
No. The right answer is 4 multiplied by the expression 2x minus y plus 2z, multiplying 2x, the expression 2x plus y minus 2z. 4 out of the bracket. Okay. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. An astronomical telescope has an objective lens of focal length 2.00 meters. For the given eyepiece focal length FE, determine the distance between the objective and eyepiece for normal adjustment and the corresponding angular magnification. Did you get the preamble? All right, again. An astronomical telescope has an objective lens of focal length 2.00 meters. For the given eyepiece focal length FE, determine the distance between the objective and eyepiece for normal adjustment and the corresponding angular magnification. All right, so now university practice. FE is equal to 5.00 centimeters. Prince.
Madam, please, the magnification is 40.0. And then the distance between the eyepiece and then the objective lens is 2.05 meters.
You are right. With the same preamble, FE is equal to 16.0 centimeters. Yes, Eugenia.
The distance between the objective lens and the eyepiece is 2.16 meters, and the magnification is 12.5.
You're right. With the same preamble, FE is equal to 1.00 centimeters. Yes, Nathan David.
The angular magnification is 200 and the distance is 2.01 meters.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds, and there's a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Distinguish between aerobic respiration and photosynthesis with respect to the following. That's a preamble. Did you get it? Good. So, university practice. The organelle in which they occur in eukaryotes. Emmanuel?
Madam, please, the photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast, whilst the aerobic respiration occurs in the mitochondria.
Yes. With the same preamble, fate of oxygen. Eugenia?
For aerobic respiration, oxygen is used up, and for photosynthesis, oxygen is given out.
Yes. With the same preamble, dry mass. Elizabeth, Linda.
For photosynthesis, the product, the dry mass is going to be glucose and energy. And then for aerobic respiration, the dry mass is going to be carbon dioxide.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. In aerobic respiration, you have a decrease in dry mass, while for photosynthesis, you have an increase in dry mass. 30 seconds. Ethanoic acid is sold in bottles at a concentration of 17.0 mole per decimeter cubed. Show how you would prepare 1.0 decimeter cubed of the acid of 2.00 mole per decimeter cubed concentration. Please give any figures to one place of decimal. Prince.
Madam, please, you take about 0.1 dm cube of the solution of the solution which has a concentration of the 17.0 mole per dm cube, and then you further dilute it to 1 dm cube.
I'm not accepting that. For a bonus. Did they make it? No, you missed out on this one. Okay, so what you have to do is to take 117.6 centimeter cubed of the concentrated acid and then dilute it to 1,000 centimeter cubed or 1 decimeter cubed. Not about. It's a specific amount. All right, ABURI girls. The recommended limit of exposure to benzene vapor because of its carcinogenic nature is about 3.0 milligrams per cubic meter. Express this concentration as parts per million, ppm. Eugenia.
3 parts per million.
Pardon?
3 parts per million.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Prince.
Madam, please, is 30.0 ppm.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 0.003 parts per million. Ghana National. The recommended limit of exposure to benzene vapor because of its carcinogenic nature is about 3.20 milligram per cubic meter. Express this concentration in mole per decimeter cubed and give your answer in the scientific form to 2 places of decimal. Atomic mass for carbon is 12, for hydrogen is 1. For bonus, the right answer is 4.10 times 10 raised to the power negative 8 mole per decimeter cubed. Next set, 30 seconds, and your preamble is evaluate the limit. That's the preamble. Limit as x approaches 4 of square root of x minus 2 all over the expression x minus 4. For bonus. Yes, Malvina?
1 over the square root of 6.
No. The right answer is 1/4. All right, your major question with the same preamble. Limit as x approaches 25 of x minus 25 all over the expression square root of x minus 5. Eugenia?
10.
Yes. Limit as x approaches 9 of square root of x minus 3 all over the expression x minus 9. Yes, Nathan David?
1 on 6.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. The Stefan Boltzmann constant is 5.6704 times 10 to the power negative 8 watt per meter squared Kelvin to the power 4. And the Wien law constant is 2.898 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 meter Kelvin. Did you get the preamble? No response means yes. So, university practice. The thermal emissivity of the skin of the average human is 1.00. Find the net rate at which an average person radiates heat in a room maintained at 27 degrees Celsius. Take the normal body temperature as 37.0 degrees Celsius and the total skin area as 1.80 meter squared. For bonus, the right answer is 116 watts. Every girls, a gray body of total surface area 5.0 meters squared and thermal emissivity of 0.800 at a temperature of 127 degrees Celsius in an enclosure maintained at 27.0 degrees Celsius. Determine the net rate at which the body radiates heat. Eugenia?
The answer is 4.538 times 10 raised to the power 3 watts.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 3.97 kilowatts. Last question. Ghana National. Find the net rate of heat emission by a body of surface area 2.0 meters squared and thermal emissivity 1.0 when the temperature of the body is 27.0 degrees Celsius and that of its surroundings is negative 73 degrees Celsius. Nathan David?
11.34 watts.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 737 watts. And that's the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Ghana National College has 12 points. University Practice Senior High School has 16 points. ABURI Girls Senior High School has 17 points. Four more rounds to go. Let's work even harder. Round 2. This round is known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, ABURI Girls? Thank you. Yours, University Practice. Thank you. And yours, Ghana National. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. Be careful though, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes to all schools. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. In an experiment to determine the acceleration due to gravity, the free end of a cantilever clamped at the other end is observed to be deflected by 1.05 centimeters when a 0.100 kilogram mass is suspended at the free end. The cantilever is subsequently observed to oscillate with a period of 0.206 seconds. Find the local acceleration due to gravity from the observations. The right answer is 9.77 meters per second squared. Next one. Find the wavelength diffracted at 30 degrees in second order when white light falls on a 1,000 lines per millimeter diffraction grating at normal incidence. Which of you? Yes, Eugenia.
500 meters. 500 meters.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 250 nanometers. Next one. A pure sample contains 6.00 times 10 raised to the power 20 atoms of a radionuclide of half-life 300.0 seconds. What is the activity of the sample? Yes, Nathan David.
2.00 times 10 raised to the power 18 atoms per second.
That's incorrect. Yes, Malvina.
2.13 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 atoms per second.
No. Which of you, please, Prince?
Madam, is 1.39 times 10 to the power 18 atoms per second.
1.39 times 10 to the power 18 becquerel. That's... I should give them. No. That is the unit of activity. Next set, 10 seconds each. Which structure controls the flow of air and water in or out of the mesophyll layer of a leaf? Yes, Elizabeth Linda.
The guard cells.
Yes. What is genetic drift? It is the random changes in gene frequencies in a population occurring by chance alone rather than by natural selection. Next one. Which processes could result in the net movement of a substance into a cell if the substance is more concentrated in the cell? Yes, Eugenia.
Active transport.
Yes. So the rest of it was more concentrated in the cell than in the surroundings, and it's active transport. Next set, 30 seconds each. Find the image of the point A with coordinates -2, 2, under a reflection in the line x equals 1, followed by a reflection in the line y equals 3. Yes, which of you? Melvina?
3, 4.
That's incorrect. Prince?
4, 4.
Yes. Find the indefinite integral. Integral of x cubed minus x all over x dx. Nathan David?
The indefinite integral is 1/3 x cubed minus x plus c.
Yes. Find an equation for a function with the shape of y is equal to x squared, but turned upside down. Nathan David?
Y equals -x squared.
Yes. Last set of questions. Last set of questions. I have a preamble to the first and the second. So the preamble is for the first and the second. Okay, so preamble. Iodine reacts with the thiosulfate ion according to the following equation. I2 plus 2S2O3 2 minus going to 2I minus plus S4O6 2 minus. That's the preamble. Did you get the preamble? Good. So now first question, 30 seconds. Calculate the volume of 0.220 mole per decimeter cubed of sodium thiosulfate solution that will react completely with 20.0 centimeter cubed of 0.120 mole per decimeter cubed solution of iodine. Please give your answer to one place of decimal. Which of you, please? Nathan David?
21.8 centimeters cubed.
Yes. Next one, 30 seconds. Calculate the concentration of an iodine solution if 15.0 centimeter cubed of it reacted completely with 19.5 centimeter cubed of 0.200 mole per decimeter cubed of sodium thiosulfate solution. Please give your answer to 3 places of decimal. Which of you, Prince?
Madam, please, the concentration is 0.126 mole per dm cube.
That's incorrect. Yes, Nathan David?
0.130 mole per dm cube.
Yes. Last question. Last question. We are done with the preamble. Last question. In an experiment to determine the molar mass of a compound known to be 62.1, two students produced the following results. Student A, 61.9 plus or minus 0.3. Student B, 62.0 plus or minus 0.4. Which students produced a more consistent result?
Student B produced a more consistent result. Because considering the molar mass of the substance that was given to be 62.1.
That's incorrect. Okay, go ahead, Melvina.
Student A produced a more consistent result. This is because student A's results have a closer tendency to 62.1. That is, student A's results were 61.6 and 62.2, as against student B's results, which were 61.6 and 62.4, making student A more consistent than student B.
Okay, I'll give that to you. That's the end of the second round. Before we begin the third round, ABURI Senior High School would like to effect a substitution. Malvina, it's been nice having you. So Melvina is leaving us, and Ajua Deborah is coming on. You're welcome, Ajua.
Thank you very much.
Round 3. This round, oh, I'm in a hurry. At the end of the second round, University Practice Senior High School has 16 points. Every Girl Senior High School has 19 points. Ghana National College has 24 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which to compose an answer to the problem of the day. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Please put your pens down. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. The role of insulin is to allow cells of the body to take in glucose to be used as fuel or stored as body fat. When the body of an individual becomes resistant to insulin, the pancreas tries to cope by producing more insulin than in healthy people. Some scientists believe that there is a connection among high-fat diet, decreased mitochondrial function, and insulin resistance in elderly people. Show the possible connection among these 3. That is, the high-fat diet, decreased mitochondrial function, and elderly people. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. School name. School name. No, write it up. Thank you. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards exactly as you have them here. That's yours. Please, your spelling of atherosclerosis, you have changed it. Please, look what you have here. Is this sclerosis? That is what it shows there. Your intention is in your head. I deal with what came out. Thank you. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem of the day from biology. So it says the role of insulin is to allow cells of the body to take in glucose to be used as fuel or stored as body fat. When the body of an individual becomes resistant to insulin, the pancreas tries to cope by producing more insulin than in healthy people. And some scientists believe that there is a connection among high-fat diet, decreased mitochondrial function, and insulin resistance in elderly people. So the contestants were supposed to show the possible connection among these three factors. This is the suggested solution. So mitochondria are the power plants for our cells. So they convert the nutrients in food into energy. Simple enough. The more mitochondria one has, the more fat the person can burn. That one is also given. As we age and we get older, the efficiency of mitochondria decreases, and they don't break down fat as quickly. And then this causes fat to accumulate in cells. This is a very important point, because now we've brought in the mitochondria and aging, the elderly. Now, since fats and oils enter the cellular pathway as acetyl-CoA, there will be plenty of citric acid substrates to create energy, and more glucose, in fact, will be needed. Now, since the cells have plenty of energy already, so the high fat presence, they ignore the insulin signal, and they don't readily take up glucose. They don't. So, fatty acid accumulation can lead to insulin resistance. This is how those factors are related. This was the suggested solution for 10 points, with this kind of detail in explanation, 10 points. Now, contestants, university practice. I didn't know where you were going with this. No. You're talking about decreased resistance of what in elderly individuals? No, it doesn't make any sense at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a humanitarian point. 1 point. 1 out of 10. Ghana National College. A whole lot of things. Very interesting reading. They even talk about atherosclerosis. Blockage of blood vessels leading to decreased oxygen. Really exciting stuff. It's like a saga. But no, the only thing I had to really dig to find something to give you. And you do mention about the inefficiency in elderly people, decreased mitochondrial function in elderly people. When I saw that, I was happy to give you 1 point. So that's your 1 point, and I'm giving you an extra point because I gave university practice something. So that makes it 2 out of 10. Every girl senior high school, less flowery language, but still on the same path. The only useful thing I found there was your decreased mitochondrial function in elderly people. Decreased mitochondrial function. So I gave you the 1 point for that, and then that's about it. I'm adding 1 more point to make it 2 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. Your objective is to consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If it's right, 2 full points. If it's incorrect, there's that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. This time, I'm going to start with you, ABURI girls. Your statement. Cathode rays are attracted towards the north pole of a bar magnet and repelled away from the south pole. Eugenia.
False.
Yes. Ghana National. Cathode rays are repelled away from both the north and south poles of a bar magnet. Yes, Elizabeth Linda.
True.
No, that's a false statement. University practice. Because cathode rays are charged particles, the magnetic field of a bar magnet exerts a force on them that is perpendicular to both the magnetic field and to the velocities of the particles. Emmanuel.
That is true.
Yes. Of the elements, helium, atomic number 2, lithium, atomic number 3, and beryllium, atomic number 4, lithium has the biggest atomic radius. Yes, Eugenia?
True.
Yes. Of the elements beryllium, magnesium, and calcium, the element with the strongest metallic bond is calcium. Nathan David. Yes. Of the elements sodium, magnesium, and aluminium, the element with the highest first ionization energy is magnesium. Prince.
Madam, is true.
Yes. In a typical predator food chain involving secondary and tertiary consumers, the organisms become progressively smaller and more numerous along the food chain. Yes, Ajwa?
False.
Yes. In a typical predator food chain involving secondary and tertiary consumers, the organisms become progressively equal in number and size along the food chain. Yes, Elizabeth Linda?
False.
You're right. In a typical predator food chain involving secondary and tertiary consumers, the organisms become progressively larger and many along the food chain. Yes, Emmanuel?
That is false.
Yes. For the next set, I have a short preamble, very short. And it's this. In a set of data, that's the preamble. So now, the statement. The value that best describes the data is the mean. Eugenia?
True.
Yes. The mode is unique. Elizabeth Linda?
False.
Yes. The value that occurs most often is the median. Yes, Emmanuel?
That is false.
Yes. An operational amplifier is a high-gain DC-coupled differential input amplifier. Ajwa?
True.
Yes. The input impedance of an ideal operational amplifier is infinitely high. Elizabeth Linda?
True.
Yes. The output impedance of an ideal operational amplifier is infinitely high. Emmanuel?
That is true.
No. It's a false statement. When copper 2+ solution is treated with potassium hexacyanoferrate 3 solution, a bluish precipitate is formed. Ajwa?
False.
Yes. When lead 2+ solution is treated with either K2CrO4 solution or Ki solution, A yellow precipitate will be observed in both cases. Elizabeth Linda?
True.
Yes. A confirmatory test for calcium ion is the treatment of calcium 2+ solution with dilute NaOH solution followed by ammonium ethane dioate. Prince.
Madam is false.
You're right. Next set, I have a preamble to all schools. State whether the following are true or false of the children of a hemophilic man who marries a woman who is not hemophilic and does not carry the trait. Did you get the preamble? Again. State whether the following are true or false of the children of a hemophilic man who marries a woman who is not hemophilic and does not carry the trait. All right, so now, every girls, all their sons will be hemophilic. Yes, Eugenia?
False.
Yes. All their daughters will be carriers. Yes, Elizabeth Linda?
True.
Yes. Their sons would be neither hemophilic nor carriers. Emmanuel?
Is true.
Yes. Last set of statements. Sine of the inverse cosine of 1 is equal to 0. Eugenia?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Inverse tangent of the cosine of pi over 2 is equal to 0. Nathan David.
True.
Yes. Last statement. Cosine of the inverse sine of 1 is equal to 1. Yes, Emmanuel?
Madam, it's false.
You are right. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, University Practice Senior High School has 30 points. Every Girl Senior High School has 34 points. Ghana National College has 39 points. This is a close contest which will be decided in the fifth and final round. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, ABURI girls? Thank you. Yours, university practice. Thank you. And yours, Ghana National. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles in all. Best wishes, everyone. First one. I am used to represent a class of compounds. These compounds have many functions within cells. First and foremost, they are used to produce and store energy. Most organisms create energy by breaking down a member of my compounds and harvesting the energy released from the bonds. Glucose is one of my important members that provides both energy and structure to many organisms. So who am I? Yes.
Carbohydrate. Carbohydrate.
That's incorrect. Yes, Elizabeth, Linda?
Monosaccharide.
Yes. I read all the clues. 3 points. Next one. I am the study of motion of a particle. I am concerned with its speed, acceleration. Yes, Ajwa?
Kinematics.
You are right. The rest of the clues. Speed, acceleration, and the path is follows. I am not interested in the forces causing the motion. I am only interested in the description of the motion. Part of me is a part of mathematics. The other part is a part of kinetic. And of course, it's kinematics. They solved the riddle on the second clue, 4 points. Next one. I am a valid conclusion drawn after several experiments. Experiments that revealed me followed those of Monsieur Montgolfier, in which inflated balloons were made to travel very high into the sky before returning to the earth. I am now a law. I was named after a countryman of Monsieur Montgolfier. I am particularly useful in the study of the behavior of ideal gases. Yes, Nathan David?
Charles Law.
Yes. The last clue. I relate the volume of a given mass of an ideal gas to its temperature under constant pressure. And yes, it's Charles's law. They solved the riddle on the fifth clue, 3 points. Last one. I am a neutral particle. I am emitted by atoms even though I'm not one of the particles that make up atomic structure. I am also emitted by nuclei. Yes, Elizabeth, Linda?
Gamma radiation.
That's incorrect. Yes.
Neutrino.
Prince?
Neutrino.
No. So I continue. I am also emitted by nuclei, in which case I am given a third place name. Because I have integral spin, I am a boson. If I am massless and can be polarized, then who am I? Anyone? Anyone? After making so much noise, do you want to take it? Who wants this one? Nobody. Too bad. Too bad. The right answer is the photon. It's a photon. And that's the end of the fifth round.
I want me to pay the money and do the money and do that with
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. University Practice Senior High School has 30 points. ABURI Girls Senior High School has 38 points. Ghana National College has 45 points. As we are in the money zone sponsored by GCB Bank, I need to make this announcement. University Practice Senior High School, you are receiving a total of 600 Ghana cedis for your 3 team members, contestants, and your teacher. ABURI Girls Senior High School, you are receiving a total of 760 Ghana cedis for the contestants and the teacher. And Ghana National College is receiving 900 Ghana cedis for the 3 contestants and 1 teacher. In addition to this, Bond Savings and Loans is providing 500 Ghana cedis to the winning team. All right. This means there's no reason for anyone to leave here upset. University Practice Senior High School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you this year. Best wishes. ABURI Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, I must say goodbye also. Best wishes to you. Ghana National College, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the quarterfinals. Next time, we'll bring you St. Louis Senior High School, San Dimas Senior High Technical School, and Adesadel College. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifair Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIP, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry and Haughty Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. Thank you for joining us this time, and see you next time. Bye.
Vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Goyle oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Goyle is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3-time world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Goyle.
Ashene Pankasa. Goyle, good energy.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my Bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.